As the youngest daughter of 5, I have been the one put into pressure about overachieving. My older siblings were high school dropouts, as Mexicans are noted to do. I have been the only one in my family to make it this far in education, and therefore people from other ethnicities are very surprised when they find out I've made it this far. Seeing the struggles my older siblings had to go through has been a big motivation to help me become what I am today. Their lives have not been easy without a high school diploma or college degree. Trying to obtain a well-paying job is really difficult nowadays without a high school diploma or college degree. That is why what my siblings went through made a difference in our lives. It made us realize that if I don't continue with higher education, I will be in the same position, struggling to survive and provide for the family I'm going to have one day. Also, while growing up, my parents faced many money-related issues. There were many things I desired to have as a young girl, but because of these money issues, I was not able to have everything I wanted. My whole family has encouraged me to keep moving forward and not give up. They've been a great support to me, and I look forward to accomplishing my dreams in order to give them a better life in the future. Middle school and high school teachers have also been a big motivation in my life. I was able to meet some great teachers that were always open to lending me a hand when it came to school-related things or career choice motives. They were always a big eye-opener in how to shape my future and ignoring all negativity that came to me just because many didn't believe I was going to make it. Coming from a minority group in a lower-class community, family friends are always proud of the fact that I haven't gave up like most Mexican Americans do and continued with my dreams. Most family friends are very surprised when they find out that I am a college student. I have also made many friends who are wealthy and belong to the dominant group whose families are surprised when they meet me because it's pretty rare to see a 20-year-old Mexican American at college level without a child. It's pretty annoying to be given comments like, "Wow, I've never seen girls like you make it this far," or "I can't believe you're not pregnant yet." Many minority groups are targeted to be lazy, have no education, have many children, etc. But just because we are labeled with those stereotypes, it doesn't mean that is the only reason why most don't succeed. Minority groups tend to have difficulties in succeeding because starting from elementary school, children are sent to schools that don't have all the resources needed. For example, coming from a minority community, I attended schools where there weren't sufficient books, chairs, desks, etc. The classes were always overcrowded because there was either too many students trying to add that class or teachers were being cut off from their jobs. Therefore, many students didn't have the opportunity to stay in that class. Not only did that affect our learning, but it also affects us in shaping our future. Society very well assumes that minorities like me cannot go above and beyond because of the way we are targeted. But really, they don't know that most of the time it's not because we're lazy. It's because schools in minority communities are not helped financially as in the high-class community. The reason why there aren't many minorities in college is not because they're lazy and don't want to continue, but because most students can't afford a higher education. There are those of us, though, that thanks to FAFSA, scholarships, grants, and loans, we have the opportunity to currently be enrolled in a university. Another experience I've had is at the places I've worked in. The customers involved were mostly high-class whites with a lot of money. When I would reach them and ask if they needed help, I would be looked at from head to toe and be ignored. It's pretty tough to deal with these types of attitudes because even though I'm not their skin color, it doesn't mean I can help and actually be working at places like these. Whites are always looked at as the ones who actually achieve things and obtain a wealthier life. But just because I'm not white doesn't mean I can't get there too. I've always been looked down by many because of the background I come from, but it doesn't stop me from achieving my goals and dreams. All the comments I get and negative attitudes I receive sometimes only boost me up to keep going and show others that Mexican American girls like me can succeed.